Hello everybody, Happy New Year. Welcome to another reading for the week. This will be the week of January 5th to the 11th, 2015. Hope your new year has gotten off to a good start. Card on the left is the beginning of the week, card in the middle is the middle of the week, and card on the right is the weekend. So let's see what the week holds in store for us. So, the beginning of the week, we got the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now, pages are said to represent people who are young, who can be children or preteens, or anybody who has that kind of youthful, innocent, vibrant, sort of optimistic attitude toward life. And pentacles are an earthly suit, all about the material realm. So this can apply to work, health, fitness, money, that kind of thing. So this card is telling us that at the beginning of the week, we are going to feel a little bit kind of like we're starting over, maybe, like we're breaking new ground, like we're about to venture into something new, but we have a very, very kind of optimistic, or this card is telling us that we should go about it in a very optimistic, joyful, childlike way, kind of full of wonder and a sense of adventure and a sense of a willingness to learn. So as you can see, this page has got a fishing pole and he's dangling his line in the water. He's just sitting there happily waiting to catch a bite. And the colors in this card are very warm. There's a nice yellow glow in the background. Very colorful and bright and optimistic. So again, this card is saying that we're going to start out the week with this kind of an energy, and it's a great energy to start the year with, right? Like this kind of, I'm starting something new. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to learning something new. I'm looking forward to breaking new ground and kind of venturing in unknown territory. You might feel a little bit like, like you're not quite sure what's going on and you're a little bit unsteady and a bit nervous about it. But, this is how we all feel when we start something new, right? As time goes on, we become more accustomed to a new situation and we start to feel more secure. But until then, we're just kind of, starting out maybe a little bit nervous, but a good, optimistic, joyful, adventurous energy about it. So let's see what the middle of the week holds in store. And again, we got a reversal. And it's the Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. 2 court cards in a row and Page Knight. Knight comes right after a page. So a real progression here from, one stage to the other. Now, wands are all about action. They're all about taking action. It's all about inspiration, creativity, ideas. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who is very, very bold, somebody who is fearless, somebody who loves adventure. The Knight of Wands can also signify travel. And as we see in this card, he's holding up his banner very proudly, looking like he's just ready to go charging, forging ahead. So as we can see, we start off the week with this kind of a new, fresh energy, like we're not sure of exactly what's going on. We're ready to embark on something new, but we don't have a whole lot of experience yet. But by the time we get to the middle of the week, we're feeling much more confident, much more self-assured, much more bold. And this guy, he's all about boldness. He's all about taking action. He's all about getting things done. He loves excitement. He loves embarking on new things. So this energy is just kind of amping up in the middle of the week. So let's see what we get for the weekend. Again, a reversal. All reversals this week, guys. Okay, and so the end of the week, we get the 7 of Rods or 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is all about kind of defending your territory or feeling like you're being kind of impinged upon, or like you're kind of having to stand up for yourself and stand your ground. So there could be somebody in the picture by the weekend who is kind of challenging you a little bit, maybe being a bit argumentative, making you feel like you have to kind of fight back or, hold them off. And as we can see, there's like storm clouds in the background, and the guy in the foreground who's, defending himself against this person in the armor is, got their shirt off. They look like they're really just kind of thrown down the gauntlet, and they're ready to go, like, bare knuckled, fighting about this. So if you run into somebody at the end of the week who is kind of being difficult, who is kind of challenging you, making you feel like you have to defend your position or anything like that, it's never a good idea to, get into a battle with somebody. Stand your ground, state your case, stand up for yourself, but, don't argue exhaustively back and forth with somebody. It's just not worth it, because you're always going to come up against the kind of person who will never back down, who will always think they're right in a situation. And you can never win with them, right? So the only thing you can do is, state your case, state how you feel, let them know that, these are your feelings, these are your thoughts, these are ideas, whatever. If you don't agree with me, fine, but this is what I'm doing. Don't allow anyone to intimidate you, but then on the other hand, don't go overboard and, declare war and, expend a lot of energy arguing about an argument that you can't win. Okay, so anyway, let me take a look back at all of these in context. So all of these cards were reversed. So reversals always indicate a kind of maybe possibly a blockage of that energy. So as regarding the Page of Pentacles, it could be your fear, of starting something new, knowing that it's time to start something new, but being afraid or being a little bit, apprehensive about it. Don't allow that to stand in your way of starting something new. That nervousness and that uncomfortability won't last forever once you get into the new situation. So don't allow that fear of doing something new or embarking on something new, starting a new job, taking a new course at school, starting a new health regimen, anything new. Don't allow your mind to get too far ahead of you and think, oh, I'm going to fail at this or whatever. Just do it. Be fearless, like the Knight of Wands in the middle card. Again, don't allow that beautiful, vibrant energy of his to be blocked. Have confidence in yourself. Channel that excitement, that sense of adventure, and that sense of energy. Allow that to carry you forward in this new venture. The only thing about the Knight of Wands is he has a tendency to get reckless. So be careful of that. Be careful that you're not being reckless. Be careful that you're not ignoring warning signs about a specific situation. Be confident, but don't delude yourself. If there's a problem that comes up, address it and figure out the best way to deal with it. And then the end of the week, the possibly conflict with another person. Again, the card was reversed, so that could mean an intensity of that, or that it won't be as bad as you think. This dealing with this person won't be as bad as you think. So interesting week, you guys. I hope it's a good one for you, and thank you for watching. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.